Mrs. Hensley's friends, it's Friday! Yay! Okay, I need you to get out your blank can show the life cycle of a pumpkin page and your sentence strip that is folded in half. Okay, you'll need that as well. You will need crayons. You will need a glue stick. You will need scissors. And you will need a pencil. Okay, the first thing I am going to do is I'm going to write my name on this line right here. So, here we go. And remember, your name starts with an uppercase letter and all your other letters are lowercase, except for Nalea. She has 2 uppercase letters in her name. Okay, so Mrs. Hensley is going to write her name very neatly. Okay, with a pencil. It says, Mrs. Hensley can show the life cycle of a pumpkin. Okay, so the first thing you are going to do is cut this out right here. Okay, so you will need your scissors. Remember, you hold your scissors to the sky. Always hold your scissors to the sky. So you will move your paper, not your scissors. Okay, so you're cutting. I just cut that all the way off to make things a little easier. Don't throw this away because you will need this, okay? So here I go. I'm cutting on the dotted line. You are going to make a crown. Okay, once you have it cut out, it will look like this. You will throw this piece where? In the trash, okay? But I'm just going to set it right over here for right now. So this is the piece you need here, okay? And I'm going to set that down. Then you need to cut these out. But you know what? So I don't lose any pieces, I'm only going to cut out one at a time, okay? So let's look at these. We have the flower. We have the sprout, the pumpkin, the seed, and the vine, okay? So think about when you're planting a pumpkin, what would come first? The flower, the sprout, the pumpkin, the seed, or the vine? I think I need to color these first. What do you think? Mrs. Hensley wasn't even thinking about that, was she? So get your crayons out. And on your flower, do you remember what color the flower is? The flower is yellow. And you can put a little bit of pink or orange if they're in there if you want. Mrs. Hensley's just going to leave it yellow because that's how we did our life cycle. And everything else on the flower, the stem and the leaves are all green. Okay, so we're coloring that part green. Okay, so there's my flower. Okay, then we're going to color the sprout. And our sprout was green too. But this is right here, dirt. So what color would you color the dirt? Brown, you're right, friends. Okay, so color your dirt. Mrs. Hensley is not coloring very nicely, so you guys are going to do a better job than Mrs. Hensley because I am in a hurry so we don't waste your time. Okay, so there is my dirt. The next one is a pumpkin, and it is a grown pumpkin ready to be picked. So it is going to be orange. And then the leaves are green. Okay, and what color are the seeds? They are kind of a whitish brown color, aren't they? So Mrs. Hensley's going to put some white on my seed, and then I'm going to put just a little bit of brown. That white will make my brown a light brown. Okay, you see that? Okay, and then you color your vine and the dirt that your vine is growing from. And guess what? You're cutting this out on the bottom. So if you wanted to get out of lines there, you could, okay? Because you will be cutting it out. Okay, Mrs. Hensley's friends, now that mine is all colored, I'm cutting out one picture at a time, okay? So think about when you're growing a pumpkin, the life cycle of a pumpkin, and we've done a lot with that on Pumpkin. We did a book, we were doing a book at school, so we've done several things with the life cycle of a pumpkin. What comes first when you're trying to grow a pumpkin? Look at your pictures. Would it be the flower, the sprout, the pumpkin, the seed, or the vine? Okay, it would be the seed. You're right. Okay, so get your scissors to the sky and only cut out the seed because we don't want to lose any of our pieces, okay? Okay, so Mrs. Hensley has the seed cut out, and that's all I've cut out. Get your glue stick. Put a little bit of glue on the back. Kind of hard to see. Glue that on the number 1 because that is what happens first on the life cycle of a pumpkin. Now, you are going to look at the rest of the pictures, flower, sprout, pumpkin, and vine. And you are going to cut the rest of them out. Do one at a time what comes after the seed and glue it on number 2. And then what comes after that, number 3, what comes after that, number 4, what comes after that, number 5. Okay, then I'm not going to do that with you because I want to see if you remember the life cycle of a pumpkin. Try to do this without any adult or sibling help, okay? So once you've gotten all of your pictures on here glued in order, the life cycle of a pumpkin, you're going to get your sentence strip and you're going to glue, okay? Glue on the back of your crown like this. Glue that there. Okay, like that. And then I would probably have a family member measure my head because you may have to cut off part of your crown, okay? So you're going to put this around your head like this and have a family member help you figure out, or you may not even have to cut. Mrs. Hensley's got it all, just wrapping it around, and then you can glue it on like that, okay? Just like that, okay? Then I want a picture of you wearing your crown to where I can see your life cycle of a pumpkin in order, okay? And you will need to glue that piece down once you have it measured. You can either cut it or you can just have it on the back like Mrs. Hensley did, okay? And then I would glue it, and then I would have my hat. And I'm having a family member take my picture. And if I can't see 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then you might just hold it up for Mrs. Hensley, okay? Okay, so that is what you are doing, okay? Don't forget to throw your trash away. Don't forget when you're cutting to hold your scissors to the sky, okay? Once you're finished making this, come back to the assignment, click the green add response button, take your picture of you wearing your crown. Make sure I can see the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pictures, the pictures, okay? You might even want to take a picture of it like that before. You can even send me 2 pictures. You can send me a picture holding it, and you can send me a picture with it on top of your head. I would love to see it on top of your head, okay? And then when you're finished taking your pictures and putting them in the template Mrs. Hensley has provided, then you will hit the green check mark button to turn your work in. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Friday, and don't forget, put that lid on that glue stick. Listen, did you hear that click? Make sure. Put all your supplies away when you're finished so your parents or family members will not get upset with you, okay? Have an awesome rest of your Friday, and Mrs. Hensley will talk to you soon. Bye, friends.